Well, that was exciting. I just realized that the first giant chunk of that recording, no audio. So that sucks because it was not terrible. Um, anyway, I guess I can catch you up now on where I am. This is Nick here, Generation D20.com. Decided after kind of the success, or the fun at least, of the sealed team event we did, that I'd go ahead and try to record some drafts. So it's not just JMats having to do it all the time. So I don't know. This is for you, JMats. First pick was Angel Serenity, so that was kind of, I don't know, a sign to go into white. After that, it was a little bit of a mess because I was kind of um, minimizing my screen to try to fix this screen capture thing. So there was a little period in there where, yeah, there was no paying attention, and it might show, but I guess so far it's not the most terrible packs or most terrible cards I've ever seen. I'm not completely used to white, so let's see. At this point, we're not. It seems pretty terrible to first pick Vassal Soul. Explosive Impact, might be the better choice to just go ahead and try to splash that in. Now I think I gotta stick to my guns. Well, they're stupid guns, mind you, so all credibility out of the window. I think I'd rather have a flyer than trying to splash the explosive impact. That's my rationale. I'm sure it's wrong, but there's just not a whole lot in this pack that supports kind of an Azorius right now, so that's why. Well, sure wouldn't mind a dramatic rescue, but seeing this annihilating fire, just passing that explosive impact, someone is sure gonna have a good time in red. Well, I went off the rails fast. I apologize. I know how Bob feels now. I know he's not gonna watch this, so I can just berate him all I want. Wow, well, I'm just gonna take the rescue. Huh. Of course, there's a guild gate now that would have sure made it nice and easy to splash that explosive impact. I think I'm gonna go for the Hussar Patrol again. I'd really like the Arrestor being without any kind of notable 2-drops, so man, I just don't know. Alright, let's see. Frostborn Weird is pretty much I'm just not gonna have a ton of little early drops. It might be nice to pick up another flyer, but the weird is just, I don't know, a nice stable ground creature that can hold off a lot of early Rakdos problems. So, man, I just think I gotta go with the weird. Could be the wrong choice. I'm still trying to figure out the, wow, the explosive impact came all the way around. Unless this is another one. Oh, boy. Well, at this point, I almost think I need the militant. Oh, it's kind of aggro. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Rather not have somebody have 2 explosive impacts, maybe. Another terrible choice. That's the worst thing about recording these solo, is that I know I'm making such terrible choices, but I don't have the experience yet enough to stray from those terrible choices, so it's kind of like, car crash? Oh, I'll just keep going towards it because I can't stop. Well, there's something interesting. I guess Swift Justice, we're not really, I don't know, an aggro deck. That's the problem. We're not really both right now, or we're not really anything, so I'm not sure. I don't have any combat tricks besides the dramatic rescue, so I'm going to go with that. I'd like to pick up the cancel. There are just some strange cards still left. I would like the inaction injunction, but this makes my explosive impact not as terrible of a pick, so that seems interesting. Let's see. Armory Guard certainly is a little bit better when the guild gate out, so I'm happy to see him. What the H? Well, I guess I'll pick up another explosive impact and hopefully pick up another gate of some kind in this next pack. Let's see. No enchantments to speak of. Taking the cat. Sorry, well, I'll take the guild gate. I normally wouldn't really be interested in taking the... Are explosive impacts good cards? I thought they kind of were. I don't know that I want 3 in there, but I'm probably not... I'm going to go ahead and take it. I don't think I'm losing a ton by doing that. At this point, it kind of opens me up, really, to splash some Izzet in here, I think, especially having 2 guild gates. So the weird gets a lot better, or at least easier to cast and use. Which will be good because having that 3 white is going to be the thing that makes splashing the most difficult, so hopefully that helps out a little bit. I'm not really even sure what to think of this right now. All right. Counterflux. I don't know that that's that much better than a cancel, really. I don't really have any 5 drops, but I also don't really have much for... Well, 2 drops, I've got a weird Keening Apparition. It's not bad. I don't have... I know this guy is just disgusting, and I don't want to have to pick it. Maybe I should just pick it because there's not really anything that I would... Oh man, I've been just completely wiped out by this guy so many times. I think I'm going to stick with the Void Wielder though. Wow. We are definitely getting some nice Selesnya cards. Meanwhile, I am not getting really anything fantastic. I might even take the Promenade. Yuck. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's see. I don't like any of these, to be honest. This is usually where things just go terribly wrong. Watching it happen. Well, here's some better cards. Vassal Soul, Tower Drake, Runewing, Sunspire Griffin. I think that's going to be the pick. I'm already going to have a lot of white in there because of the Angel. Yeah, but maybe that makes it so... If I'm going to try to splash these explosive impacts, I think I want to be able to cast things easier, so Vassal Soul can cast off of the Izzet Guildgate, so that's going to be my justification for that. Not great, but wow, there are some good cards in this pack. Watch me not take any of them. Let's see. Ethereal Armor's not really an outstanding place for us. Probably going in pretty deep with this Key Rune, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I think I'm... You know what? I'm going to take the Key Rune. I like how I give justification and then immediately do the opposite. Seems pretty smart. That seems in theory like it should be good, but I've never seen anyone use it at all. Skywatch, I believe, is the pick. I don't know that I need another Guildgate, especially just for my splash, so I'd also like the Concordia Pegasus. You know what? I've got so many 6-drops. That might be the pick. Well, the Skywatch is just, I think, going to be what helps me actually get through with some of these really terrible creatures, so that's what I'm taking. And here we come to, I think I'm going to take Inaction Injunction at this point. I don't think another Izzet Guildgate is really going to pay off that much. Although, make another Explosive Impact. I think I'm going to take the Electrickery, though. Alright, that might have been weird. I had a phone call, so... I picked up the Teleportal, because I can probably cast it pretty well, and there's a chance it could actually do some work for me, so... I wouldn't mind to pick up a counter. Is that better than the Cellar? Um, I've got a crap ton of 3-drops, so I'm going to pick up the Backlash. It's something that I can cast later in game, and maybe even have it pop up as a finisher. I don't know. It'll surprise me. Why not? Let's see. I'm going to pick up the other cat just because as a sideboard, there's a chance that if I see that a really aggressive fast start might be worth it, that I'll take it, but I don't see myself playing it. Not terrible to pick up another one of those so late. All right, here comes the real terrible train wreck part, the actual build. I've got some decent creatures on their own. I'm going to go ahead and pause it and kind of see what I come up with and then kind of talk about that part. Alright, we'll go ahead and show the mess that I made of this. Got the 2 guild gates. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it's a little bit more kind of just tempo aggro, I guess. I may switch in another explosive impact. The high end is just so expensive that I'm not. This is where I feel that the problem's going to be. So I'm going to play it this way for this first round. I'm going to submit, and kind of, I guess, see how it plays, how it feels. If I'm just holding too many of these, I'm really thinking then bringing in. Maybe I should just start with a couple of these Swift Justices in. To help me get to that mid-game. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of talking myself into putting in one of these. And, yeah, we're going to run this. And we'll be back for the first round. All right, stick around. I'm on the edge of my seat. I know you are. All right. See you in a bit.